funny story. My friend brought round this fridge freezer, which you will see in due course. He basically had it in an old house that he was renting out. He didn't want to get rid of it, so we were like, we'll keep it because we don't have a very big fridge in our kitchen. So the idea was that I was going to clean it out and use it as the garage fridge freezer. On the night that they were delivering it to us, they broke the garage door, which is really annoying. So we're gonna have to try and butt up this garage door with pieces of wood and whatever else so that we can easily get things in and out. Rob always takes the mick out of me because I say, you know, like, you know, and he says it sounds Australian. But he also says, ever since you met me, you always used to say that I say no weird.
Yeah, you say no.
I say no.
Well, you just say it like a southerner. Because that's what you are.
You used to say I sounded Australian. No. No.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so we've got this side door, which you may be able to see. What's that? Side door, fridge. Here. Is it cold? It's not that cold. Gonna put it here. Can you see the socket? Which is perfectly placed. Thank you for that. So that's gonna live there. Actually, do you think that? Oh no, it's too deep to go here, isn't it? Because the door wouldn't open.
Yeah.
So it's gonna have to go here. We've got this thing. This is called a dolly trolley. Can you see? Dolly trolley. I got this from Aldi for like 15 quid a few years ago, and I usually use it to move big pieces of furniture or spray paint or paint furniture with it underneath, and then you can roll the furniture around. We're going to try and put it underneath the freezer because it's super heavy. I don't know if it's going to work, to be honest, but we will give it a try and roll it over there. Lower your foot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pushing it back now.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna have to shift it.
How far?
Bit more. Yay! Come on. Lovely. However, absolutely reeks. That smells so bad. So at some point next week, I'm gonna go in and deep clean this freezer and anti-back it several times. These are all the pieces that you basically use to make the Von House shelving units. Built them and taken them down, obviously for the move. So I have sellotaped all of the similar pieces together, but what I need to figure out is how you then reconstruct it. I think I'll be able to find the instructions online pretty easily, / just figure it out.
Well, these ones with these tabs on are the bits that go around the sides because they're slotted in to hold them together.
Yeah.
These are the side pieces because they're just normal ones that the feet slot into.
Yeah.
The feet go on the bottom, the short ones go on the side bits, these ones go on the long bits. This section here is one shelf.
Okay, right, put that in the middle and then I'm going to make a start on that one then. I love them so much. I love how much space there is around here, and two of these fit really well into the gaps between the pillars, which is something I was a little bit worried about, but it's turned out to not be an issue at all. And then we've got another one here which cradles up to the side of this pillar. Just need to push it back just so that it gets the stability from the wall as well. Essentially, we need to start stocking up the shelves. So this side of the garage has all of the tools, but I've boxed everything up pretty well. Now, if you watched the boxing up the garage video when we were moving house from our last house, you will remember I literally meticulously put things into categories, into brands, into boxes, just so it was easy for me to find them if I needed to whilst they were still in boxes, but also so that when I unpacked them, they would all just kind of like be able to chuck on the shelving units. I've got Wolfcraft, general tools, works. Good thing about my works tools is I know that they mainly come in big boxes. So I'm going to start with those so that I can start to organise a bit like Tetris style. Boxes fit nicely against each other. that's the thing I'm going with. You know? Okay, how are we looking? It's looking good. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking good. I have started to put the majority of the tools up on here, 3 boxes worth. I've got my work stuff, miscellaneous brands, but these are the things that I use pretty much most projects. I've actually never used that router and I'm so excited to use it in upcoming makeovers. I just try to group all of the branded stuff together because it just makes it so much more easy for me when I'm like, where is my impact driver? Where is my mouse sander? You know, rather than them all being like scattered around. And then I've got my chop saw, which I left, this is a big boy, so I left this middle shelf open because I need it to be kind of like waist height so that I can access it when I need it. I've then got lots of these sorts of Stanley Works boxes, 1, 2, 3, and then I've got another bag, tool bag here, Stanley. I love the Stanley stuff. So I will be putting those, they're screws, plugs, random tiny little tools, things that don't necessarily have a box or a home to go into. So they will probably live on like maybe these 2 bottom shelves. Am I pointing at the right ones? Right, these ones, these 2 bottom shelves here. But yeah, that's that. I'm looking forward to how this is going to look in the end, and I'm really happy with the progress so far. So anyway, Rob's just come home with some chicken cottage, which is basically a fake KFC, and it's banging, I can't lie. So I'm going to go in and have some lunch because it's 1:30 and I haven't eaten. I had breakfast, but I haven't eaten lunch, so I'm going to go and treat myself. See you soon. Hi. Welcome back. Day 2 of organising the garage. When I say day 2, I actually mean 8 days later. I don't know what it is about me in getting bored of projects so quickly, but it's just detrimental to me and me only. But yeah, we're back. We're back to finish the job. This looks amazing. I haven't seen this for 8 days. I didn't realise how much progress we actually made in those few hours that we did stuff. It looks phenomenal. Anyway, we got some new shelves, so let's build them. Guys, it's looking so good. I have built this one. Look at all my storage. This literally makes me want to scream with happiness. Why am I so strange? This literally brings me genuine joy. On here, this was going to be for my painting accessories and paints. I didn't actually end up having that many paints. I remember now that before we moved, I gave a lot away on Facebook Marketplace for free to people. So I just kept some that are like my furniture paints, which I always get around to using. I've got lots of little samples that I often use for making random bits of art. And then one of my favourite colours in the world, nestled by Crown, which is the L collaboration, XL Crown collaboration that they did. And then please, I'm actually a little bit embarrassed. Look how many duplicates I've got. What is wrong with me? I started unpacking all of this and I was like, wait, why have I got, so this is the only stone I've got, but I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these Rust-Oleum finishes. Then I've got 1, 2, 3 lots of wood glue, and honestly, this will last me like tons of projects, so at least I know I never need to buy wood glue again. Please, how many WD-40s? They come with a cool nozzle now so that you don't have to get everything messy. You can like precision point it, which is quite good, and it's flexible so you can get into random little nooks and crannies. Oh, there we go. 3 sanitary silicones in the colour white. Don't ask me why. I know there's another one in that box. You can literally see it. Can you see where my finger is? That is another one over there. I should probably get it. I'll get it in a second. So there will be 4, and then I've got 3 decorators caulks, and then I found some tile grout remover. Got my painting accessories, and then at the bottom I've got my Rug Doctor cleaners next to my Rug Doctor, and then this is my you're gonna laugh, this is so stupid. Guess when I bought this? Take a wild guess. Bearing in mind it's still what, the third? Just over a third of the way full. I bought this when we first bought our first house. This was before we moved in. I was like, oh my God, B&M are selling this huge fairy liquid for like a £5. And I was like, I'll just buy this and I'll just top up forever. I've never stopped topping up. To be fair, I forgot that I bought it for about a year because it was in the garage hidden somewhere. And then I found it again one day and I was like, oh, please, why have I still got this? 4 years and counting, this has been around. You're probably meant to get rid of it at some point. I'm not gonna, because it's very liquid. I'm pretty sure it's fine as it is. And we've just run out of the sponge in the kitchen, the dish soapmatic, whatever it's called. Just run out, so I'm gonna bring this inside and top us up. But now that it's got a little home here, I know that I can just run into the garage, pick it up, top it up, and we will eventually get through this, guys. Come on, we will. I promise that we wash the dishes. Oh, actually, do you know what it is? We had a dishwasher in the old house. We didn't actually used to use this as much as you would typically. So this will get through quite quickly now that we don't have a dishwasher and we wash everything by hand again. But yeah, I'm loving it so far. I'm gonna go get the other set of shelves that I need to build again. It's so cold, like I don't know if you can see my nose, it's so red. It's freezing, but I think another hour out here, by 2 o'clock I'll be done. I'm gonna build up another set of shelves here, and this is gonna be my shelving unit for all my decor that I just end up keeping because I know I'll use it again one day. I love to switch stuff in and out, but it never has a proper home and it just sits in random rooms in the house and takes up loads of space. I don't want to be that person anymore, so let's build these shelves, baby. Should we do a transition? 3, 2, 1. I know for a fact that was the worst transition ever, but look, we've done it. That only took me like 15 minutes this time. If you're gonna buy these, just know they're not that hard to assemble. What you need to do is build the bottom half first and then go in with the middle connectors and put the top side pieces on afterwards, because trying to build like this tall, long, flimsy thing and get it to stick to the stable bottom just isn't gonna happen. So literally build like up to here, build all this bottom bit first and do all the sides and put the shelves in so that you've got the rigidness and the support from it, and then you can go in and do the top bit. Just because I bought these new ones and I was like, oh, I think they've like changed how they're manufactured, because these ones don't feel as good. I thought they were like falling out and stuff, but they're not. They're all good. A dedicated shelving unit for decor. So I'm gonna go into the dining room. I know I've got loads of boxes of decor in the dining room and in the upstairs bedroom. So I'm gonna bring all of those boxes down here and we can unpack them and put them on the shelf. Buzzing about this.
Thinking about you after all the wrong you've done to me. I can't go on feeling like I do, 'cause my heart loves you. Don't waste my time, 'cause someone like me you'll never find.
I need another shelf. Yes, I have another shelf. Yes.
Move on, yeah. All the time I think of you, holding on to someone new. Don't make me lose my mind. Seems like I've been here before. Baby, I can't take no more of you trying to play me out, baby.
You guys, I've done it. I'm finished. Look at my decor station. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a joke. I didn't realise how much decor I have. I definitely have an addiction and a problem. And this is because I actually got rid of most of my decor. I gave loads away for free on Facebook Marketplace before we moved, or like sold it, and this is scary but also really fun because now I have my own shop in my garage. So whenever I need to come out and pick bits and bobs, I can do. What a vibe. Oh my God, my nose is running. Let's do a quick tour. I've got some IKEA bits up here. There are some frames in there with photos in, but I don't want to take them out of the box. My wooden sculpture, which I know is, oh sorry, you're very much on a wonk. I know this wooden sculpture is probably very hit and miss, Marmite, but I personally love it. And then I've got different shelves. So on here we've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shelves, which is perfect for something like this. I've managed to get all my vases, all of my small pieces of decor, bookends, faux flowers, baskets, little storage boxes, candles galore. So now I basically know whenever there's a little space that I need to zhuzh up, or if I'm even taking content and I need to make something look really pretty, I can come out here to my little decor station and pick up some bits. In here I've got some gold frames, which I'm not going to take out of the box. Actually, I could put that box on there and then use that top bit for something else as well. Reason being, I know that there's actually still teeny tiny little bit more decor in some boxes in the upstairs bedroom, but I haven't opened that yet. The thing is, it's not that I have, well, I probably do have too much, and my style is definitely not changed. That's very much my style, but I could fill my house with all of this stuff. I just don't have anywhere to put anything at the moment. I don't have any like console tables, any like shelves that I can style stuff. My bedroom, like the bedrooms aren't done. The living room is very minimal at the moment. So yeah, that's why everything is in here. So please don't think that I'm like over consuming. I've built up this collection for 4 years now, since we bought our first house. Some of the pieces I have thrifted for pounds, like a couple of pounds, a pound, pennies. Some pieces are a little bit more expensive, which I've indulged in because I knew that they would keep with me and last a lifetime. So I'm just really happy. What a good idea that I got myself a storage unit for this sort of stuff. So if you also have a lot of stuff, doesn't necessarily need to be like home decor, and you've got some room in your garage, get these shelves. You will not regret it. I'll leave the link down below for you. So quick tour before we head off. This is what it looks like when you enter. The floor is so clear. I've got my work tables here. This little box needs to be organised. There's a lot of miscellaneous in there, and I'm just worried because I don't necessarily have the storage space, but what I do need to do is get some hooks and stuff for the walls so that I can hang stuff, because I think a lot of this is hanging. I've got some more decor which is a little bit bigger. I've got some mirrors and some paintings, an old coffee table which I think I'm going to sell on Facebook Marketplace. I've got some wood plinths which I've held on to now for so long, and I'm desperate to do something with them, but the right project just hasn't come along yet. Old perfect blinds from our old house, which I don't know why I thought they were going to fit anywhere in this house. I brought them just in case, but I'm going to find the measurements from when I ordered them, put them on Facebook and see if anyone wants to pick them up for a bargain price. We've got all of the paints and like liquid sort of DIY things here, and we've already been through all this, so you can see I've got my suitcase on top, and there are a couple more suitcases inside that as well, just to maximise on storage. And then we've got garden bits and miscellaneous like our uni. We've got a couple of taps that I need to, can't wait to put these in the house, the grower taps. That is definitely a project for when I do the kitchen mini upgrade. We're going to be knocking out the whole kitchen, but I do want to do like a mini few touches to make it feel much more homely. And then we've got some of our tools like the Karcher, the rug doctor, all of my tools. There's definitely, to be fair, they fit on here really, really nicely. I think I could do with a third shelf just for overflow, but I pretty much have it down to a T with all my tools. I love them so much, and I think I've got everything I basically need. This is goals to me. We've got our fridge, got some huge things that just are annoying over this section, and then we've got all of my decor station, and then this bit over here, which obviously isn't like the perfect organisation, but it's all of our garden stuff. And when it comes to the summertime, springtime, I'm hoping that we'll be able to get most of this outside in the garden, and we'll just be using the covers to keep it where it is. But for now, just because the garden hasn't been touched, it needs to be weeded desperately, and a lot of the patio slabs are very wonky, or there isn't enough patio slabs. We can't put anything outside because it'll just get ruined, and I don't want to ruin it. It's all very good furniture. I want to keep it clear. So I think when we finally get that section figured out, there'll be so much room in here, and then I'll be able to build a big workstation in the middle, and then DIY will commence. I'm so excited. Oh, I have a question for you guys. This cream coloured slab looks like an old plasterboard or something, but Rob has a feeling that it might have asbestos, which is why it's not been removed. I mean, I don't know, but his uncle told him it's probably asbestos, which is why it's been left there, because it was totally cleared out before. So I don't know, can anyone tell just by looking at that? I know it literally just looks like a bit of plasterboard, but if you can help, because obviously you're not meant to handle it, so I think we're going to have to call like local authorities to come and collect it. I don't really know how it works. Hopefully they can just come and collect it and it's not a big deal. Anyway guys, that is it. I'm gonna take my little ash inside before I literally freeze to death. My nose is so cold, my fingers are freezing, but yeah, I'm so happy. Definitely recommend that this spring you should grab yourself some shelves or whatever organisation you want and tackle it, and just a clutter-free mind is just like the best thing ever. So I feel really, really good about this now. And oh, one more thing is that garage door is broken. So again, if anyone has any tips on how to fix that, then please pop them down below or message me on Instagram or something, because I'm in desperate need of getting that fixed. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Please do remember to like and subscribe if you're not already. Hit the notification bell so that you never miss an upload from me. And I think the next video after this is probably an IKEA come shop with me, and a little bit of a haul. So I hope that you enjoyed it. Sorry, my neighbour's taking his bins outside if you're wondering why it's rumbling so much. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.